Welcome to the Marketing Smarts live show by MarketingProfs and the Marketing Smarts podcast, where we dive into B2B news, resources, valuable guest content, and much, much more each and every week. Hey, if you're a B2B marketer looking for a place to learn, keep up to date, and have some fun along the way, well, grab a beverage, a notepad, or at least some style of writing utensil. Maybe it's spray paint on your wall. I don't know. I'm not going to judge, but welcome to the show. Hello to all my Marketing Smarts live viewers today. I'm super excited to bring you yet another episode of the Marketing Smarts live show. This week's topic is all about revolutionizing B2B brand monitoring with AI-powered insights. That's right, AI. I tell you, it's everywhere. So if you're ready to get your learn on, buckle up and let's get ready to rock and roll. Hey, I'm your boy, George B. Thomas, speaker, trainer, catalyst, and host of this here show, the Marketing Smarts live show, as well as the Marketing Smarts podcast found on your favorite podcast app. Our guest clips today are brought to you by none other than Meghan Bazaman. Meghan is a senior analyst at Capterra, covering all the latest trends, issues, and developments in marketing technology. She has more than a decade of experience conducting qualitative and quantitative research, and her work has been featured in publications such as Fast Company Inc., DigiDay, and Ad Age. Now, remember, the clips of Meghan today are pulled from the full Marketing Smarts podcast episode. And if you want to listen to the full interview with Meghan and myself, make sure to tune into the Marketing Smarts podcast. Link to the full show will be in the description below after the live show ends. Actually, it might be there now. Go down and see, but still watch the rest of the show. Now, in this episode, again, I'm talking with Meghan Bazaman about revolutionizing B2B brand monitoring with AI-powered insights. And in this first clip, I wanted to dig into AI-powered social media monitoring and brand monitoring tips, mindsets we as B2B marketers should be paying attention to. And here's what Meghan had to share. Let's take a listen and a look.
Yeah, sure. So certainly, I definitely have a few tips for marketers and businesses, especially when you're monitoring on social media. I'd say, first and foremost, you should take stock of the social media monitoring or analysis tools that your company might already be using. See if they're being used to their full capabilities, or maybe there's someone, on your team or in your department that has special expertise there. And then once you have a lay of the land, I would work with your organization's leaders to prioritize social media and brand monitoring resources, whether that's devoting budget or staff, task force, so on. I think it's really essential to allocate resources toward brand monitoring, especially in the wake of this new AI technology. And one way you can do that is really communicating the benefits with leaders, and then also making sure that they're aware of the risk. I know we talked a little bit about challenges already, but our survey actually found that 36% of marketers cited that a lack of understanding of brand monitoring benefits and uses was a top barrier to implementing initiatives at their company. Although 88% of companies that had resources going into this were saying it was very high value to their business.
Very high value to their business. But did you hear that? Do you use the tools that you already have at your company? Are they being used at their full capabilities? These are two things that we should pay attention to. Are you prioritizing brand monitoring resources just in general? And are you taking time to talk about the benefits and the risks with your C-suite along the way? Put the answer to that last one in the chat pane, or let me know on X using the hashtag MPB2B. And of course, tag me using @GeorgeB.Thomas. Now we'll get back to Meghan Bazaman and her thoughts on revolutionizing B2B brand monitoring with AI-powered insights. But first, I have to ask, are you part of the MarketingProfs community? If not, become part of the MarketingProfs community by heading over to mprofs.com/MP today. That's mprofs.com/MP today. Now, it's time for one of my favorite sections in the B2B news, where we talk about breaking B2B news or really important tips we find on the Google News tab related to you and your B2B business. This week, the title is 11 Go figure. 11 AI marketing tools your team should be using in 2024 by Alexa Phillips. 11 tools you should be using. Artificial intelligence, AI, emerged as one of the hottest technology trends in 2023. Not only is it fundamentally shifting how we work, but AI marketing tools are also reshaping marketing now and in the future. Companies are investing in these tools to get more out of their efforts. This includes handling customer support inquiries, creating personalized offers, and analyzing customer data. Whether you're looking for marketing automation or to write email copy, there's an AI marketing tool that meets your AI marketing needs. For businesses, these investments mean faster, better decisions, and a competitive advantage. Read the article to find out about the 11 best AI marketing tools you can use to speed up your marketing workflows. To read the article, check out the link below when the live show is over. Now, let's get back to Meghan and her Marketing Smarts podcast episode. In this next clip, I wanted to dive headfirst into the hurdles that you as a B2B marketer might be facing. So I asked Meghan what brand monitoring hurdles we should be watching out for. And here are her thoughts on that question.
Yeah, definitely. So I think a big hurdle is with data accessibility, and what you can do to work on that is like looking at boosting your company's data-centric functions accessibility to improve your brand monitoring. So I think companies can try to achieve that by having a data management policy. And that's just essentially like documentation for handling, storing, processing, or like managing data across your business. And when you have policies, that helps clearly define, the responsible parties and, how you're going to achieve, collect, share data. And that's one thing you could do to really help. And another thing would be making sure that you're upskilling your marketing team on data tools and techniques. And that will allow them not only to gain access to the data that they need, but to get the most of it. And, include training that's specific on social media monitoring tools, or how to monitor user-generated content that references your brand. So like data literacy, very important.
Data literacy, very important. But did you hear that? Are you watching out for those hurdles that Meghan mentioned? Is your data accessible at your organization at all? Do you have a data management policy in place at your organization? Do you know who is responsible for what? Very important. And are you upscaling your marketing team on data tools and techniques? Are you training your team on the monitoring tools, or are they just sitting on a digital shelf somewhere collecting dust? I know that last one might be a little painful, but everything I share to help you. We'll get back to Meghan Bazaman in a few minutes, but first it's time for some dope B2B learnings from the vault of MarketingProfs articles. That's right, it's time to dig into the treasure trove of valuable information and pull out 2 pieces of gold to help you be a better B2B marketer. Article number 1 this week, Marketing at the Speed of Thought, AI Use Cases for 4 Content Types by May Habib. Your marketing team's ability to dream up a campaign, or more accurately, type it up and automatically create first drafts of copy, images, video, and audio is no longer science fiction. Thanks to generative AI, marketing teams across all sorts of industries are transforming how they do business. Number 2, there are 2 major characteristics of AI that are dramatically faster speed of execution and the substantial potential for deep personalization across 4 main media types: text, imagery, video, and audio. You can look at each one by clicking on the resource link below after the live show, by the way. That's right. Article number 2 this week is how CMOs can use AI to make career-changing strategic business impact by Lisa Adams. Artificial intelligence gives CMOs a unique career-changing opportunity to increase their strategic value and impact on businesses. But CMOs must act now to take marketing results to the next level. With the support of the CEO and C-suite, CMOs can use AI responsibly to drive digital change and meet growth goals. And it's not just about businesses, it's about positively affecting humanity. Want to keep learning more about that? Well, if so, check the links in the description below after the live show to get access to both amazing Marketing Profs articles. All right, back to Meghan Bazaman. Let's dive back into this conversation of revolutionizing B2B brand monitoring with AI-powered insights. In this next clip, I wanted to ask what brand monitoring success looked like for modern B2B marketers like you and I. And here's what Meghan looks towards regarding successful brand monitoring in organizations?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think it ties back into some of the tips that I mentioned. So, having a marketing team that's equipped to work with data and, are data literate is really key. Just also ensuring that marketers have access to the data that they need. Another thing would be, you're having software tools that can help you. I think that would be a big marker of success. And as I mentioned, having a data management policy that defines like the processes and responsible parties for analyzing social media data to help provide clarity would be another marker of success. And then again, training and data literacy programs would be another marker.
Did you hear those success markers? More importantly, did you jot them down? Right now, could you consider your brand monitoring initiatives a success, or do you have some work to do? We're going to get some words of wisdom from Meghan Bazaman here in a few minutes, but right now it's time to turn the spotlight on you, the Marketing Profs community. Yep, time from the hashtag MPB2B community. We searched far and wide in the hashtag MPB2B universe to find amazing information and conversations to bring to you, the masses. So first, make sure you're using the hashtag, and second, make sure you have fun and add value to the community along the way. Then we'll spotlight you or your crew on the show. This week, it's Manchi's Hustle, or at Manchi for Hustle on X. It goes a little something like this. Set clear goals. Plan actionable steps, stay persistent, learn from failures, adapt, network, prioritize, work smart, embrace challenges, celebrate achievements. Success is a journey, not a destination. Hashtag MPB2B, hashtag MarketingProfs, hashtag B2B marketing. Woo, but you need to check that out. Get into the conversation. Click on the link in the description to see that on X. And again, what are your thoughts on it being a journey or a destination? Marketing Smarts viewers, I have to ask, are you going to be next to get the spotlight? Remember, community, use the hashtag MPB2B on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, and get the light shined on your awesomeness in the next episode or a future episode of the Marketing Smarts live show. Pro tip, it won't hurt if you tag me in your post as well. I'm Mr. George B. Thomas on Facebook and at George B. Thomas on LinkedIn and X. All right, let's kick it back to Meghan Bazaman and some words of wisdom around her topic, or this topic, of revolutionizing B2B brand monitoring with AI-powered insights. Here's what Meghan wanted to leave us with pertaining to the words of wisdom. Take a listen.
Yeah, well, I know it's all very, like I said, exciting and certain, and things seem to be advancing like very fast. But I would say don't fear AI. I think instead it's important to be vigilant and prepared, and have an understanding of how this could impact your work or your team. And I think right now is the time where marketers and other professionals need to regroup and figure out, how to structure themselves so you could survive this transformative, AI boom, and not only survive but thrive. So I would say, those are my last words of wisdom. I'm optimistic about it, and yeah, it's an exciting time.
I love that Meghan is optimistic about it. I also love that Meghan said, don't be afraid, but be vigilant and prepared. And of course, a great set of wise words is not to only survive through this AI boom that we're going through, but to set yourself and your organization up into a place to thrive. That's right. Thrive. Don't just survive. Have you enjoyed today's journey? Let us know. Use that hashtag MPB2B on whatever platform you're joining us on. Ladies and gentlemen, time flies when you're having fun. Head to the description below. Click on the link for the full Marketing Smarts podcast with Meghan Bazaman, and keep on learning more about revolutionizing B2B brand monitoring with AI-powered insights. Remember, these were just a few clips of the original Marketing Smarts podcast interview. If you got value from today's show, hit that like, and better yet, share it with a friend. To keep learning more, hit subscribe or watch additional Marketing Profs videos on your favorite social channel, or head over to our YouTube channel if you're not there yet. Or you can go tune into the original Marketing Smarts podcast episode on your favorite podcast app. Don't forget to become part of the Marketing Profs community by heading over to mprofs.com/MP today. That's mprofs.com/MP today. And as always, remember to be a happy, helpful, humble B2B marketing human. And we'll see you on the next episode of the Marketing Smarts Live Show.